Hi, welcome back to Math 001 Preparatory Year Semester 1. In this video, we will work through important basic concepts you will use throughout the course. What are they? Bounded sets, unbounded sets, inequalities, interval notation, distance terms, coefficients, and more. All with simple explanations and examples. Let's begin. Let's read this question. For the inequality x less than or equal to 5. So the first word I'm going to explain what is inequality. Okay, right. So let me explain this word. You know equal, right? This is called as equal, right? Inequalities means less than, more than, less than or equal to, more than or equal to. But actual word is greater than or equal to. So let me write all these things, right? So this one is less than, right? So I will write all in easy words. So this is less than, okay? This word is less than, and this word is less than or equal to. Less than or equal to, okay? Right. And this word is more than. This is more than or equal to. This is more than, okay? And this is more than or equal to. More than or equal to. So these four symbols or notations are called inequalities. Okay, right. So now for the question, for the inequality, x less than or equal to 5. X less than or equal to 5. Look here, the same notation is there. Less than or equal to 5. The first question is, sketch the subset on the real number line. So this is the first thing. You're going to sketch this one. And the second one, state whether the set is bounded or unbounded. Okay. So let me explain these two questions. Okay, 1 minute. Right. How we are going to do the first question? We are going to do the sketch. Right. What is a real number line? This is called a real number line. This is infinity and this is minus infinity. And this point is 0. You know very well. So what we need to draw? We need to draw x less than or equal to 5. Where is 5? Let me put here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is number 5. X less than. So this place is called more than. Okay, after this 5. And this place is called what? Less than. Okay, right. So what it is given? X less than or equal to. It means the 5 is included. If there is a line is there, it means it's included. Okay, right. So what you need to do, you have to make, if there is a line here, then you have to make a closed bracket. You have to make what? Closed bracket. So this is called closed brackets. Okay. And this is called open bracket. Bracket. B-R-A-C-K-E-T. Open bracket. Close bracket. Open bracket. So it means x less than or equal to 5 means it takes all the values up to minus infinity. So this is called sketch. Clear? Right. The next question, they are talking about bounded or unbounded. What is the next question? They are asking bounded or unbounded. What's the next question? Bounded or unbounded. Okay. So let me explain what is bounded, unbounded in the easiest way. Okay. Right. Not in a confused way. Just remember. So let me take this one. This is a real line. Okay. Right. This is infinity and this is minus infinity. You cannot close infinity. You cannot close minus infinity. Keep in your mind. So it's just like a door closing, right? Yes. Keep in your mind. Suppose if this side is closed and this side is open, this is called unbounded. This is called what? Unbounded. Okay. Now, so same thing. This side is closed and this side is open. This is also unbounded. Okay. Right. Let me draw one more line. Okay. So this one is also, let me draw. This is closed and this is closed. So this is called bounded. Okay. And let me draw another bracket. and this one and this one. This is called bounded because both sides are closed. Okay, right. You put only here open interval, teacher. If I put closed interval, what happens? Same thing. For the closed intervals also, if I put this only as well as this only, this is also unbounded. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. Now let's go to this sketch. Look here. About this sketch, what can you say? One side it is closed, right? And another side it is open. It means what? The question answer is what? Unbounded. Clear, everybody? So in simple way, I wanted to say that if one side is closed and one side is open, then it means unbounded. If both the sides are closed, then it is called bounded. Just like imagine your house, front door and back door. If the front door and back door are closed, it is bounded. If one door is closed and one door is open, then it means it is unbounded. Very, very simple. Okay. So what are the English words we studied here? Sketch, bounded, unbounded, less than or equal to, more than or equal to. These are all the English words you studied. Right. Let's go to the next question. For the inequality, minus 2 less than x less than 2. So this is the inequality. Less than x less than 2. You should read as this is what? Less. This is what? Less than. Okay, right. Same question. Sketch the subset on the real number line. State whether the subset is bounded or unbounded. So let's go for the first question. Sketch. Okay. Let me draw a real number line, infinity, and this is minus infinity. Okay. What are the points given? And here the point is 2 and here the point is minus 2. Okay, right. Now look here, both the side you have less than. Is there a symbol here? If it is like this, you have to open a close bracket. If it is only this, you are going to use this bracket. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. So this side also you are going to close it with an open bracket. You are going to close it with an open bracket. This is called open bracket. Open bracket or close bracket, you can say like that. Okay, open bracket. So this area we are going to cross it, right? Now the next question is check whether it is bounded or unbounded. Imagine your house is having two doors. If both the doors are closed, then it is bounded. So look here, this side is also closed, right? And this side is also closed. Okay, so what's your answer? And the answer is bounded. What's your answer? The answer is bounded. Clear, everybody? Very simple. Let's go to the next question. For the interval minus infinity comma 2. The interval given is what? Minus infinity comma 2. Keep in your mind, you cannot close infinity. Infinity is very far away. We don't know where is infinity. Just keep this word in your mind. Sketch the subset, okay, and check whether it is bounded or unbounded. Okay, let's go to the solution, right? So let me draw the first thing, sketch. This is infinity and this is minus infinity. Okay, right. And there is only one number which is 2, right? So for the interval minus infinity to 2, so it means these portions are covered. These portions are what? Covered. What type of bracket do you have here? This is an open bracket. So you are going to put open bracket here. And what type of bracket is here? Open bracket. But keep in your mind, for infinity, we cannot put brackets. We cannot put brackets for infinity because we don't know where is infinity. So I cannot close it. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. So for the interval minus infinity comma 2, we are going to sketch. This is the sketch. The second one is we are going to write whether it is bounded or unbounded, right? Yes. One door is closed, right? And one door is open. If it is like this, you are going to write the answer what? Unbounded. You're going to write the answer what? Unbounded. Okay, right. Now you may have a question. Teacher, infinity there is a bracket. Why you didn't put brackets here? I told you, you cannot touch infinity. Can you touch infinity? Suppose I tell you, touch x is equal to 2. Yes, I can touch. Touch x is equal to 1000. Yes, I can touch. Touch x is equal to 5000 kilometer. Yes, I can reach. But can you touch x is equal to infinity? Impossible. That is why I didn't use this bracket. Keep in your mind. Right. Let's go to the next question. For the interval minus 1 comma 2, look at the interval here. Here it is open interval and here it is closed interval. Okay, right. So let's go to the solution. Question number A. So I will draw the real number line. This is infinity and this is minus infinity. Okay, right. Let me put the values. Okay, right. So for example, this is 0. 0 is not given, but I just want to divide the line into equal. Here is minus 1 and here is plus 2. What is the first question? Sketch. What type of bracket you have? Open brackets. So you're going to put an open bracket here. And what type of brackets here? It's closed bracket. So you're going to put a closed bracket. So this area is covered. Okay, right. So let's go to the next question, which is bounded or unbounded. First is what? Sketch. Bounded or unbounded. The door is closed. Yes, it is closed. The door is closed. Yes. Teacher, you say this is closed bracket. This is open bracket. You say this is open. No. The closing point, the interval is called closed interval, open interval. But the brackets all same. Keep in your mind. So this is bounded. Clear, everybody? Right. So this is bounded. Let's go to the next question. Use inequality notation and interval notation. What is inequality? Inequality, this one, this one, this one, and this one. This is called inequality. Okay, right. The next is interval notation. What is interval? This one, this one, this one. Okay, sorry. This one, okay, and this one. All these things are what? Interval notation. These are all called interval notation. Okay, right. So I have to write two things in this question. One is inequality, another one is interval. So what is the things I have to do? The thing is, t is at least 10 and at most 22. So you have two English words you have. What is the first English word? At least. You are going to read this word. And the second word is at most. These are the two English words you're going to learn. One is at least, another one is what? At most. There are some equal words are there. Let me write. We call it as synonym. Okay, right. So it is no less than. Okay. And this is no more than. What do you mean by less than? Small. So no less than means what? Less than means small. No less than means what? It is big, right? Yes. More than. What is more than? Big. No more than means what? It is less. Okay. But there is a equal symbol is there. Equal symbol is there. Keep in your mind. So it means this symbol is more than or equal to. And this symbol is less than or equal to. Okay. So here afterwards you remember at least means no less than. At most means no more than. So no less than means you are going to use this one bigger and you are going to use this one lesser. Okay, right. Let me go to the English words. What is the English words given? T is at least 10. Okay. And at most, T is at most 22. This is the English word. T is at least 10 and T is at most 22. What did I say at least? See here, more than or equal to. So T more than or equal to 10. Clear? Right. Next is T is at most 22. It means what? Less than or equal to 22. Clear? Very, very simple, right? Yes. T is more than or equal to 10. T is less than or equal to 22. But you have to write in one inequality. You have to write what? One inequality. Okay, so what I should do? I should put t in the middle. Okay, then I have to put this lesser number this side, 22 this side, bigger number this side. Now you look here. This is called open mouth. You can say the mouth is open. See, this is a human body, right? This is the mouth. We can call it as this is mouth, right? So the mouth is open. Mouth is open towards what? T. So I'm going to put this one. Look here, when I say at most 22, mouth is open to 22. So let me open the mouth 22. So this is called inequality notation. This is called what? Inequality notation. Notation means the way of writing. Inequality notation. Right. Now the next one is we are going to write interval. What we are going to write? Interval notation. So interval means this or this, this or this. See here, there is a less than or equal to, less than or equal to. It means I told you this bracket and this bracket. Here number 10 and here 22. So this is called interval notation. Very, very easy. Clear all of you? Right? Shall we go to the next question? Yes. Okay. Right. Let us go to the next question. Question number 28. Use inequality notation, right? The same question. And interval notation. Inequality means what? This or this, this or this. This is called inequality. What do you mean by interval? This or this or this or this. Okay, right. This is called what? Interval notation to describe the set. What is the set? Now let us read. K is less than 5. Very simple. But K is no less than minus 3. Every time English words you have to separate it. Because being a foundation, you will find difficult with English words. So please separate the words, then the English will be okay. Again, I'm telling you each and every video, all these things are studied in the school, but in the Arabic mode. Now we are learning in English. That's the only thing, right? K is less than 5. Very easy. K less than 5. Finished. Right? K is less than 5. Okay, right. K is less than 5. What is the next one? K is no less than. Slowly you go, slowly. I explain this word. No less than. No less than means what? At least. At least means what? Just see here. Bigger or equal to. Right? Actually, you should not say bigger equal. It's just greater than or equal to. But for simplicity, I'm telling you simple words. Big, small. Okay? Right. So at least means you have to use this one. This is no less than. Okay? Right. So no less than means it is at least. No less than means what? It is at least. What is the symbol you are going to follow? This one. So K is more than or equal to minus 3. Clear everybody? Right. So two things we got it. One is this and the second one is this. We want to write 1. So write K in the middle and small number you write on the left hand side and the big number you write on the right hand side. Now look at here everybody. Mouth is open towards 5. So mouth is open towards 5. The mouth is open towards K. So here is K. So the mouth is open towards K. Very easy. Very, very easy, right? So what is this called? This is called interval notation. What is this called? Interval notation. Sorry, this is called inequality notation. Inequality notation, right? Let's go for interval notation. Let's go for what? Interval notation. Write the number minus 3 and you write number 5. Okay. Is there anything underlined here? Is there? No. So you're going to make what? Open bracket. And there is a line here. Can you see that? So you are going to make closed interval. Okay. Right. If it is like this, open interval. If it is like this, closed interval. Keep in your mind. So this is called what? Interval notation. Interval, actually, interval notation. Okay, right. Interval notation. Very, very, very simple. Okay, right. Let's go to the next question. Right. Evaluate the expression. This is the first time you are seeing, right? In the school you have seen an Arabic word, but here this is called, you have to read absolute value. You have to read as what? Absolute value. So how I should read this one? Absolute value minus 1. How you should read? Absolute value minus 1. When you are watching the video, please practice. And then minus absolute value minus 2. So you have to read absolute value minus 2. Okay. So this one I'm going to teach using calculator. So everybody take your calculator. FX991 ES plus calculator. Okay. Keep in your mind. Yes. You can see this absolute value, the word ABS. You just check the word ABS in the calculator. Where is ABS? I will tell you slowly. Don't worry. Okay. There is a button called hype. Can you see that? Hype. Okay. And in that, there is a small word ABS, which is 1, 2, 3. Third row. Row 3. You can see that. So if you want to use this one, you have to use Shift HYP. So please press Shift HYP. Shift HYP, please press Shift HYP. Okay, you will get this small thing with the box here. Okay, so type this in the calculator. So which is minus 1 absolute value minus absolute value, shift minus 1. So type all these things in the calculator. You will get the answer as minus 1. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is a very, very important question. Okay, keep in your mind. So evaluate expression absolute value x plus 2 over x plus 2, x less than minus 2. Let me ask you one question. If I give absolute value minus 5, immediately you will tell in the school itself, you will tell 5. Suppose if I give minus x, can you tell it is equal to plus x? No, we cannot say, because we don't know what the value of x it takes. Keep in your mind. So suppose you have absolute value 5 divided by absolute value minus 5. So immediately you can write absolute value 5 by absolute value 5. You can cancel, you can keep it as 1. But at the same time, instead of number, if you have the variable, you cannot cut these things. Keep in your mind. Okay. Now look at the question. The question is absolute value x plus 2 divided by x plus 2. This is the question. Can you cancel this? You cannot cancel, because see here, there is absolute value is there. First of all, I want to remove this absolute value. Always you keep in your mind, absolute value consists of two things. One is plus, another one is minus. So I want to make sure, or I want to know what is the value. Is it plus or it is minus? For that, a condition is given. What is the condition given? The condition which is given is x is less than minus 2. I bring this minus 2 here. X plus 2 less than 0. Okay. So what is the meaning? This x plus 2 is less than 0. Less than 0 means what? What is the meaning of less than 0? Less than 0 means, look here, this is 0, and less than 0 this area, right? This area all what? Minus, right? So it means this absolute value of x plus 2 is minus. Understand? Again I'll repeat. Take the given condition x less than minus 2. Take this minus 2 this side, which is plus 2, less than 0, because once 2 comes here it will become 0, right? Yes. So what is the meaning of less than 0? Less than 0 means all minus. So x plus 2 is what? Minus. Absolute value of x plus 2 is minus. So what happened to this one? Minus x plus 2 divided by x plus 2. So what happens now? X plus 2 gets cancelled. You will get the answer minus 1. Okay. Is it clear? Right. Very easy question. Let's go for the next one. The next question is use absolute value. What do you mean by absolute value? This is called absolute value. To represent the situation. What is the situation given? Distance between x and 5 is no more than. So keep the word no more than. I will come to this word later. First, I will explain the word distance. What do you mean by distance? Okay, let me tell you. The distance between the college and your house is 5 kilometers. Correct? Suppose you take your house here, okay, and you take the college here, okay. The distance between the house and the college is what? It is 5 kilometers. Do you say it is negative 5 kilometers? Never. Why? Because distance cannot be what? Negative. Right? Distance cannot be what? Negative. So that is why to avoid this negative symbol, we are using absolute value. So distance between your house and the college is equal to what? 5 kilometers. Right? Now what it is given? The distance between x and 5. Distance between what? X and 5. So distance between x and 5. Why I use minus? Because to calculate distance, you need to minus, right? Suppose you start your car from your home, which is 1000 kilometer, okay? When you reach the college, it is 1005 kilometer. What you do to calculate the kilometer? You subtract, right? So 1005 minus 1000. If you do like this, you will get what? Minus 5 kilometer. If you do like this, for example, 1005 minus 1000, what you will get? 5000. So distance cannot be negative. To avoid this only, we are using this absolute symbol. Absolute symbol means which avoids negative. Keep in your mind. So x minus 5, which is equal to 3 kilometer, it is given? No. What it is given? No more than. Again, I'll go back to the word no more than. Slowly, I will go back. Just 2-3 problems before I explain no more than. What is no more than? No more than means at most. At most means what? Less than or equal to. Okay. So no more than means at most. No more than means what? At most. Okay. For at most, we are using what? This symbol. Less than or equal to. How much it's given? 3. So in this way, we are going to represent the distance always using absolute value. Okay, everybody? Clear? Very, very easy. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Identify the terms of the mathematical expression. So here you are going to study 2 English words. One is terms. Another one is coefficients. Another one is what? Coefficients. The word 2 English word you are going to study terms. Another one is coefficients. Okay, right. What do you mean by terms? I give something, okay? X square minus 5x plus 3, okay? This is called terms. X square is a term. And negative 5x is a term. But this is not a term. Why? Because this is called constant. Constant term. Okay, everybody? This is called what? Constant term. But you should not say term. You should say constant term. Okay? Right. So, this is called constant term. But this one, I don't know Arabic word. But this one, I know many places I use this coefficient, which is mu'amal. Mu'amal is the word for coefficients. Okay? Right. 4x cube. What is mu'amal? 4. 0.5x. What is mu'amal? 0.5. So something like that. Okay. So keep in your mind. Okay. So what we are going to say now, we are going to find out the terms and coefficient. This is also term, but you should not say term. It's a constant term. Okay. But these are all variables. Okay. Now let's go to the question. What is the question? 4x cube plus 0.5x minus 5. So I'm going to write the terms and I'm going to write the coefficients. Okay, right. So what are the terms? I told you the terms are 4x cube, 0.5x and minus 5. This is constant term. Okay. And what about coefficients? Coefficients are mu'amal 4 Mu'amal 0.5. And is this a coefficient? No, this is not a coefficient. Why? Because there is no variable. There is no variable. Variable means what? X. So there is no variable X. So it is called constant term. This is called what? Constant term. Constant term. Okay. Right? Yes. So this finishes your question. Okay. Let's go to the last question. Write the fractions in the simplest form. Right. Let's go to the solution. Right? Yes. 2x by 3 minus x by 4. Take your calculator. So this is mu'amal. So I take mu'amal outside. What is inside? 2 by 3 minus 1 by 4. Put this in the calculator. 2 by 3 minus 1 by 4, which is 5 divided by 12. So this is equal to 5x divided by 12 is your answer. This is not the last question. One more question. Perform the operation. Right. So what's the question? 2x divided by 3. This is called divide. What you should read? Divide by 6 by 7. Okay. Right. In the school you studied 2x by 3. When it is divide, we are going to multiply. Okay. And this will be flip. Okay. Right. It will be 7 by 6. You can put in the calculator or you can cut everything if you possible. Okay, right? 6 by 7. Sorry, you cannot cancel 3. Oh, sorry. Okay, 2 you can cancel. You can cancel with this. So you will get 3 2s are 6. So this will be equal to 7x divided by 9. So this finishes your exercise P1. Okay, right. So that's the end of part 1. Make sure to practice the examples we covered today and review your notes before moving on. If you found this lesson helpful, please like the video, subscribe and share it with your classmates so that they can benefit too. In the next part, we will move to the next topic, which is P2, right? And I will upload this PDF as a Google Drive link in the first comment as well as in the description box. Okay, see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.